Hello everyone, and we are moments away from the start of this matchup between your Auburn Tigers versus the Vestavia Hills Rebels. For those just joining us, I am Maurice Kinder. Alongside me, my partner Trip Upton. Trip, this is a huge game for 7A playoffs, and Auburn coming in here at home playing a Vestavia Hills team who's been just hot this season in general, and Auburn also hot this season. Trip, big matchup.
Yeah, man, I mean, you saw it. Look at the pregame atmosphere. Shout out our camera crew catching those fireworks. It is a big fight feel on the plains at Duck Sanford Stadium. Vestavia Hills, they're a good ball club, but they've struggled away from home. 1-2 on the road. Lost to Hewitt Trustful and Thompson. Only win is against 1-9 Tuscaloosa County. Will that road curse keep up with them for a team that's been absolutely electric at home? We'll see after the kickoff right here to start this game.
And Joseph Daniel going to kick this one away. He's had a lot of touchbacks this season. That's going to be another one. So Vestavia Hills starting with the ball, and it is Charlie Taffy coming out, leading this offense for the Rebels.
Yeah, Taffy, a veteran senior, he is a guy at Vestavia Hills, born and bred. He has lived all his life wanting to be a Rebel, and that's what he's got the opportunity. He's played in this environment before. He's going to try and get it this time.
It's a 1st and 10 here to start for the Rebels. It's going to be a pass. Taffy looking up the middle, finds a man wide open. That's going to be a first down and more. And like we mentioned in pregame, Trip, those intermediate passes are already working. And Vestavia Hills is a fast-paced team, so they're going to run this one immediately.
They love tempo.
And Answorth with the catch on that last play. So man in motion here. Taffy going to throw this one outside to the 40-yard line, to the near the 50-yard line. He gets over the 50. Looks like they're going to mark him right at midfield. And it looks like they will give him that first down. So Vestavia Hills already off to a fast start on this Auburn defense.
Yeah, great catch like there for Luke Stubbs, number 14, on the screenplay.
Taffy going to hand this one off. He's going to make a man miss to the 40, and he's going to be brought out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
So Auburn has got to do something.
And now going to be a handoff up the middle, and it is a touchdown for the Rebels. You see the flag come in late, but that will be 12 men on the field. It's a touchdown from Carson Purdy to start this playoff game. And Myers going to fake the handoff here. Myers running around in that backfield, and he's going to pump fake the throw. He's going to throw this one fire, and it's caught for a first down by the Tigers. And that is Antonio Welch, another elusive wide receiver on this wide receiving core for the Auburn Tigers.
See again, another 5-wide look. Probably will see King in motion.
Man in motion as well. Just a double reverse pass, but it's fumbled, and it's recovered by the Rebels. Joshua Askew had it on the double reverse, but fumbled the ball, and the Rebels come up with the turnover.
Big heads-up play right there by number 26 for Vestavia Hills, Walker Hogue.
And now you see Taffy and the Vestavia Hills Rebels offense coming back out now. And they went down and scored really fast last time. And Taffy going to fake the handoff here, but he's going to make a man miss, and he's going to throw this one to Purdy. And Purdy's going to be wide open to the 30, to the 20, and he's going to be brought down just near the 20-yard line in a great catch and run by Carson Purdy. Yeah, now 1st and 10. Not a 1st and goal. Got to get 10 more yards for that, but we'll see what the Rebels can do. Taffy going to run this one up the middle, and he's going to go in for the score. Charlie Taffy with a huge 11-yard run for the score, and Vestavia Hills already up big in this game to start with only 7 minutes in this first quarter.
In the water, if they go down too much early, this game might be over before the second quarter even starts.
And Daniel's punt is blocked. It's up in the air. And this one's going to be possibly recovered by the Rebels, and it will be. They moved it back, but it's going to be near the 15-yard line. And just another miscue from the Auburn Tigers, and this is going to set up Vestavia Hills to possibly go 21-0 in the first quarter. So the crowd getting loud here on 4th and 1. Auburn putting every big man up front. Tapping to the outside. Lined up at receivers. It's going to be a wildcat play here. Going to run it up the middle is Purdy. Purdy gets in to the end zone. He flips in, and it is going to be 20-0 here. And the Rebels just roll in this first quarter to start the second quarter. So 1st and 15 here for the Tigers. Myers going to draw back the throw. He's going to fire this one deep. It's going to be caught near the 50-yard line. And he's going to be pushed back a little bit, but it looks like he'll be marked down maybe just short of the first down marker. A great catch there by Antonio Welch, his third of the night.
Hey, big players make big plays. A great pitch and catch from Myers to Welch. Almost a first down. They're going to mark it just a hair short. They might bring the chains out to take a look. Ball last week. Looks like the Red Devils scored.
And Myers going to run it up the middle, and he's going to continue to push, and he's going to get that first down with ease. And just a great design run there from Casey Myers, running it right up the middle, getting his lineman to block, and great job from the Tigers to move those chains.
Myers running the football, getting first downs.
And slips there. Myers runs up the middle. It is a touchdown for the Tigers. And Auburn is on the board in the second quarter.
And that's how you respond, Reese. A great play going 80 yards right through the heart of Vestavia Hills into the end zone for a touchdown. Casey Myers put the team on his back right there, running the ball right up the middle, throwing it to the wide open wide receivers. The Auburn offense said it might have.
Here, man in motion. And Taffy going to fake the pitch here. Taffy has pressure. It's batted up. It's intercepted by Colin King. The Tigers are in business.
That's my guy, Colin King on the tip drill interception. Mass media's own. Welcome to death row, Charlie Taffy in this Vestavia Hills offense. It's getting absolutely electric in the duck. Great players make great plays. Colin King, 3 tackles against Vestavia, an interception against Vestavia, and now we're cooking with gasoline. Oh my goodness.
Man, I jumped out of my seat there, Trip. I mean, that one was insane. I mean, Colin King getting the energy in the booth and the stadium back. And just this Tigers offense in business now. And Myers going to hand this one off to King. King going to the outside. He makes a man miss, and he gets 5 yards on that run. It came out again. Who knows what would have happened. But you see Auburn now trying to make it a 1-score game. And Colin King and Carnell Jackson coming in now, and we've seen this before. Carnell Jackson ran it in against Dothan for a rushing touchdown. Can he do it again here?
Yeah, as our executive producer, Mr. Doe, likes to call this the freak package. These guys are just some athletes.
Myers going to hand this one off to Jackson, and big Carnell Jackson in for the touchdown. He pushes his way in, and the Tigers are 1 score away from a tie.
And Carnell Jackson, his second touchdown in 2 weeks, his second touchdown in his career. I love that jump cut he made. Omar Maps, it's got to be watching some there with a smile on his face.
So now Taffy, the offense back out there, man in motion. And Taffy going to run this one to the outside, but he's going to be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. It's Aiden Parker.
Just absolutely read that play perfectly. They sent 2 men in motion, moved the tight end Will Ainsworth, and then moved the receiver Zach Laws. And just, even though all the blockers were on one side, so were all the Auburn defenders. Aiden Parker meets his man in the middle.
And so now handoff there. He's going to be brought down. A big hit there from Greg Williams.
This Auburn defense starting to play like their helmets are on fire.
And now Taffy going to fake the handoff here, throws it up the middle, and it's incomplete. Batted away from this Tigers secondary, and a great play from Forthroffer on that pass. The Tigers 40-yard line. Myers going to fire this one up the middle, and it's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down. And what a catch. I mean, spectacular catch from Cash Reed. Looked like he just turned around and did a 360 spin while he caught that one.
There's catches in traffic, and then there's catches in Atlanta metro rush hour traffic. There was some people all around him, and he just fits the ball right behind Grayer Mannon's face and gets the first down into Rebel territory.
So I'll ask you in motion there. Myers makes a man miss, and he's going to be brought down. Looks like he gains 7 on that gain. Will he bring out Joseph Daniel, who struggled from field goal perspective, but it looks like he's going to keep the offense on the field. Welch in motion. Man missed, it looked like. And we'll see. And it's going to be a offsides penalty. And this is going to get the Tigers the first down. You saw the crowd just going insane.
I mean, the unit shaking the cam offsides. I saw Coach Evans visibly upset. Normally, Vestavia Hills is the one that gets the teams to jump off sides with their fancy sets and their fancy motions. Auburn just said, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Just go hard, count. We dare you to jump.
Now Myers going to drop back here, going to find a man open on the side of the field. It is Cash Reef.
Knocking on the door of the red zone.
And now Myers going to drop back here, going to have a lot of pressure, going to run it to the 20-yard line, near the 10, and he's going to get past the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 8.
Just getting it inside 5 yards. Maybe get a little bit closer. We could see the freak package again.
And Myers going to run this one up the middle. It's a touchdown for the Tigers! And the game is 1 point away from being tied, from down 21-0 to back to a basically 0-0 ball game if you tie this thing.
And the momentum right across that sideline, faster than you could even spell momentum, Reese Kinder. It has been absolutely fantastic. 9 minutes, 21 points for the Auburn Tigers, probably outpacing that fast Vestavia Hills offense. Just been absolutely incredible as the PAT right here to tie. Let's see it.
Daniel's kick is up and through. So the Auburn Tigers from 21 down come back and tie this game up. He can do on 3rd and really long. And now Taffy going to draw back, has a lot of pressure. Going to try to step up in the pocket. Taffy going to the outside, finds a man open downfield, wide open to the 30, to the 20, and he's going to walk into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Luke Stubbs.
Looks like they're saying go back. There might be a flag on the play. Was he past the line of scrimmage on that one? He stepped up and was running for a long time. You see the white hat going for the call. If he's past the line of scrimmage, we saw this in the Hoover game. That exact scenario happened where Taffy stepped up in the pocket on the run, threw to a wide open guy on a busted coverage, and that was a penalty, lost it down. This could be 4th down in a 7-point swing. Holding.
Will be a holding here, and that penalty will be...
Oh, 2 penalties.
Yeah, 2 penalties. That's going to be...
Lost it down.
Yeah, lost it down, so it's going to be 4th down, and Vestavia Hills thought they had the touchdown, but was not able to get it due to the fact of the flag. So now the Rebels are going to have to end up, it looks like, punting this one away. Auburn's able to score here. This could get them the lead before half, but no mistakes or anything. And now Myers going to try to throw this one, has pressure, and he's going to fire it to King, but it's going to be caught. But it looks like they'll mark him inbounds.
Did not like that idea right there by Myers. He should have thrown that one away, not tried to force a touchdown. That could cost them in this game, but a great second quarter. Again, it's Ali, Frazier, Pacquiao, Mayweather, Auburn, Vestavia, just an absolute boxing match of 2 halves.
Yeah, certainly great first half, and Casey Myers dropping back here, gonna fire this one downfield, caught by Levi Kelly, and makes a man miss. Down almost near midfield. Great throw to start this first half, or the second half for Casey Myers. And like you mentioned, Tripp, that first half for Casey Myers really got going in that second quarter. The Tigers got 20, or they got back tied after giving up 21 unanswered points.
Yeah, beautiful sail concept on that play right there.
Now Myers going to throw this one to the sideline yet again. It's going to be caught by Joshua Askew, and he's going to be out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Looks like the 37. We'll see if Justin Daniels can put this one up and through. Daniels' kick is up, and it is through. So the Tigers get the lead here in the third quarter with 10:01 to play.
Time that they have some scripted plays and try and get some first downs.
Now Purdy in motion, and now you see Taft going up the middle, and Taft going to the outside, makes a man miss to the 30, still going to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, still going to the 20, near the 15-yard line. He's down near the 10, and just a huge run from Charlie Taft.
Yeah, and everyone's sprinting to the line right there. Taft just looking great. That was a great play right there for the quarterback, just running right through the heart of the Auburn defense.
Taft and his offense. See what he can do here. Gonna fake the handoff to Purdy. Taft going to the outside. He's gonna make a man miss and dive into the end zone. It is going to be a touchdown for the Rebels.
And that's Charlie Taft basically doing the whole thing himself. Put about 81 rushing yards on that drive right there. That'll look nice in the stat book.
We'll see Auburn's offense come back out again and just see what they can do. But last drive, pretty good drive, but it ended in some penalties. So we'll just have to see if Casey Myers can lead the Tigers down and answer.
Yeah, onside kick. Looks like the Tigers were covered. I thought they'd do that. That tricky, try to do a little squib kick, catch the Tigers off guard. Great play, heads up.
Business here, just behind the 25-yard line. Gonna hand it off to JJ King. JJ King finds a hole to the 10, makes a man miss, and he's still going. JJ King down near the 5-yard line. Looks like it'll be the 2 or 3 yard line here, but a big hole for the running back, JJ King. We talked about in pregame, we wanted this running game to open up, and right there, JJ King finds a big hole.
Look how fast he went from 0 to 100, looking like he's an airboat in the bayou of Florida or Louisiana, just 0 to 100 real quick.
Now Myers alone in the backfield. Myers gonna run this one up the middle. It is another touchdown for the Tigers, and the Tigers get the lead back. Casey Myers runs it in for 6.
You know, I've been calling this a boxing match all night, and that's a great punch right there by Casey Myers in this offense. The running game starting to complement the passing game. It was, a key that we had early on to this game. If Auburn could run the ball effectively, set up those passing games, force this Vestavia Hills defense to stay honest, and that's exactly what they've done. You see Casey Myers, I believe his second rushing touchdown, and he's just been the wheel, the engine that drives this Auburn nice Ferrari. Gonna take a wide receiver, and there's a wrong answer at every choice.
And Taft is hit, and it's caught by a man. It's Luke Stubbs who's wide open, and I don't know how Taft made that play happen, but he did. Luke Stubbs just had a bunch of room to catch that ball, but it looked like Taft got laid out, and possibly that could have been an interception if it was short. We thought it was here in the booth, but you saw Taft was able to make a good play out of it, and the Rebels are in business.
Defense has to be careful for a fake.
Morgan's kick is up, and it is through. So the Rebels make a good kick there to tie this game and make it 31-31 with 4:55 to play here in the third quarter. And so far, Trip, this second half is just looking like the first half did. It's just back and forth scoring for both teams. Yeah, so Myers empty set in the backfield here. He's going to drop back, going to fire it up the middle to Levi Kelly, and is caught, but he is brought down.
Especially with the defense that has a different look every time.
So Myers drops back, fires it, and then it's tipped and intercepted by the Rebels. And they're going to have to return this one, and he's still going. And it looks like he might get a pick six. Has few men to beat, but he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line, and just a huge mistake from quarterback Casey Myers, firing it into double coverage, and that one is intercepted. So now 26-yard field goal here for Morgan, and his kick is up, and it is going to be through. So the Rebels capitalize off of the Casey Myers turnover and get up by 3, 34-31 here. The Tigers are down by 3, and the Rebels get some points up on the board yet again.
Now having the ball at the 20, touchback, let's just reset. That last drive just didn't happen. Let's just go back and score.
And now Myers going to drop back here. He has a man. He's trying to find a man. He's going to fire it downfield, and it is going to be caught. And it's Antonio Welch. He's going to the 30, to the 20. He's still going to the 15, to the 10. He breaks a tackle. He scores. Antonio Welch into the end zone.
Oh my goodness! What just happened? Antonio Welch, 80 yards right through the heart of Vestavia Hills. Just on the deep crosser, Casey Myers putting every single fiber of muscle into that pass on the run of his back foot. My voice is going out. I'm freaking out. Almost a tackle on the back end, but Antonio Welch, great players step up and make great moments. Antonio Welch takes the lead back for Auburn.
And now Joseph Daniel with the extra point. It is up and through. So the Tigers gain a 4-point lead. It's just been back and forth for both teams. And I mean, that one was exactly like the Colin King interception. We jumped out of our seats here in the booth in Duck Sanford Stadium. You saw the camera shake. Everyone was literally on their feet for that touchdown. And the Tigers answer after the Rebels get 3.
It was in the fourth quarter a little bit, but Vestavia not the biggest fourth quarter scorers either, so maybe something's got to give here.
Now Myers going to hand this one off to King. King making a few men miss. He's going to cut up near the 20-yard line and get the first down. good job by JJ King to just continue to run and get those first downs. What Casey Myers can do with an empty set, no running back in the backfield. Now Myers going to draw back, has a lot of pressure. He is hit, and it is caught by Joshua Askew, but it looks like he will be brought down short of the marker, and it looks like a late flag comes in. You see in the secondary, and we'll see what this call is.
Could be a late hit of some kind or a late block. I mean, he just scaled that one. Oh, face mask. Yeah, if you look at the replay, the WOTM, just so we have their stuff up right now, literally Josh Askew's face mask is turned at 90 degrees. That's going to be a first down, half the distance to the goal right there. Yeah, face mask. That was pretty blatant, Reese. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I saw that one too. Trip, and you can see where Askew's face mask just basically turns 90 degrees.
Yeah, let's watch it on our replays because, you know, with our fantastic camera crew that's been here all night, let's watch. Fires it.
And you see, yeah,
you can see his
turn.
neck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that, you know, just mental mistakes right there. He was already going to the ground. You had him in a 4th and 1. They're probably going to kick, only up 7. And now they're going to have 4 shots in the end zone with only 5 yards to go.
And Myers going to make a man miss. He's going into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Tigers. And Casey Myers' 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. You see his celebration there with the 3.
Yeah, I mean, the hat trick of touchdowns by Myers, and that is going to extend this lead to a 2-score game, the biggest lead tonight by the Tigers, and that was very impressive. Actually, that was his 4th touchdown of the night.
4th touchdown.
I just looked back at our notes. Yeah, I mean, hey, Casey Myers, have a day. 15, you can make an I mean, he's playing better than probably anyone I've ever seen play. He's in the he's just locked in the flow state. Let's watch this replay right here. Macer's quarterback draw, late shift motion, brings the linebacker over. He just follows his blocker. Great play right there by RJ Davidson, putting the 2nd level block down on that safety and linebacker, opening up that hole. And Kaysen looking like a Haynes King, looking like a Josh Allen, looking just like a mobile quarterback. Watch it again. See, just cuts it in, cuts it out, forces it. Great blocks by all the wide receivers as well. And now Auburn looks like if they can get a stop right here, or take some time off the clock, they could go ahead and charter a bus out to Daphne. They're bringing back Sloan Morgan, but they got to be careful because the Tigers are going to send everybody.
And Morgan going to be able to punt this one deep, way deep. Casher will be able to return this one. Go to the outside, has a wide open side of the field to the 30-yard line, brought out of bounds. Who gets great field position. Looks like he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
As much time as humanly possible, give them the least amount of split-second chances to score that they can muster. Looks like J.D. Pate coming into the game here.
Yeah, J.D. Pate coming in as quarterback here. Pate going to hand this one off to King. King going down the sideline to the 10, and he's in the end zone. And that might be all she wrote for this game. And the Tigers expand their lead, and is now 51-34 with a huge run from JJ King to the end zone.
Yeah, well, that play, looking at it, he ran it up the sideline, and he gave the WOTM cameraman a point with 10 yards to go. That's just kind of speed you can't teach. Joe Daniels here on to kick the extra point and throw this combined point total into 86 combined points.
Yeah, really long 4th down here. 4th and 19. And Taft going to have all the time in the world. Going to run around back there in the backfield. We'll see if they get him. And Taft is going to fire this one deep. And it is going to be... Is that he caught that? He caught it for a touchdown off the tip.
Hey, shout out Grayson Harper. We got to see a replay of that. That was incredible. Just the long pass. You think the play's over. You think the play's dead. Watch Taft running around, stepping up in the pocket. I thought Cardell Jackson's going to get him surely. Colin King's going to get him surely. Puts it up, and it's just tip drill. One hand, 1 foot. What a play. Highlight reel. Hey, you lost the battle, or you lost the war, looks like it, but you won the battle with that play. I am impressed. Grayson Harper, ESPN Sports Center, top 10 highlight. He's just been absolutely electric. I'll be definitely following this young man's career at Vestavia no matter what happens.
And Taft brought down, and that is going to do it for the game. Elijah Scott seals the deal, and the Tigers are moving on. They're going to Daphne next week for second round playoff action, and just a great way to finish a game that the Tigers undoubtedly battled through adversity.
And most importantly, congratulations, Keith Etheridge, win number 200 on the career. I know they're celebrating from Leeds to Oxford, down south in Duck Sanford Stadium. They are celebrating this one. Congratulations. And now, even though they lost the first one to the Rebels, the Empire struck back. Auburn pulling out a win. Coach Keith Etheridge getting number 200 on his career, and that will do it. Auburn winning this one and moving on to the second round to Daphne, Alabama, down in the Bay.
Hang on, Rick. Hey, James, the athletic. You're the athletic director. What do you have for us?
We got a special presentation. Coach Keith Etheridge, 200th win against Vestavia in the playoffs. Let's go! Let's go!
So let me show you. Hey, good job. Let me show you for presentation purposes. Here you go. All right. The first 12 minutes, holding that ball was probably questionable. But talk about the fight of your kids, and just got back and just 52-20 run to end the game.
Yeah, I mean, our guys, they never quit. They play their guts out. Coaching staff did an amazing job this week, last 2 weeks, getting ready for this game. And what hurts me is somebody had to lose this game. The number 2 team, number 4 team playing each other in the first round. They got a great football team. This should have been a semifinal game. I really believe that. And, but that, it's happened. I got so much respect for Coach Evans and his group of coaches and those kids, because their kids played their guts out too.
One point of emphasis all season long to make your offense really go was to being able to try to establish some type of run game so your offense can be so balanced. Talk about Kaysen really making that effort not to utilize him as the running back and really running him tonight a lot.
Yeah, and we've tried to keep from running him too much because you don't want to get him banged up, but he does such a good job of running the ball, getting downhill. And JJ played great tonight. He ran the ball great too. Huff came in the end right there and gave us a couple carries. So we just got to continue to get better. It's always great to get this first one, man. I'm just so blessed. And 200 wins, that comes with having a lot of great players and a lot of good coaches that coach with me.
Speaking of those great players and great coaches, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the adjustments your defense made and how they really played so much better in those last 3 quarters.
Well, Coach Goose is the best in the business, I promise you. He's an unbelievable coach, and the coaching staff, that defensive coach staff did an amazing job. And same thing with the offensive coach staff. We didn't score the first couple of drives either, and then we made some adjustments offensively and put a lot of points on the board.
Coach, congratulations. Win 200, but I know even more important than win 200 is you were 1-0 this week, and you get to call a practice for Sunday afternoon here at school again and advance to the quarterfinals.
So excited to get to spend another week with these kids. That's what it's all about.